thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back. You're watching the thrift store and Dad will bring Hollywood Homer on a budget. This week is our Sizzling Storyteller Summer kickoff with 5 fun family activities, each with a touch of our signature second-hand sizzle. Next up, going to a picnic, either at a park or having one in your own backyard. Like a certain YouTuber who knew how to microwave stuff for a living, I can name a dozen or so of America's pastimes. Certainly one of the most fun and most delicious is having a picnic. As far as classic summertime pastimes go, this certainly ranks in the top 5 most classic of them all. What's a good picnic without a great board game, though? I never thought I'd find myself doing a Bluey video around here, but suffice it to say, this 6-year-old blue heeler dog is basically the gender-swapped SpongeBob of Australia. When she, little sister Bingo, Mom and Dad, and pest pals Coco and Sprinkles made the pilgrimage from the Gold Coast to Disney Junior here in the U.S., let's just say the West is active, living, thriving history. I can't go 1 week without going to a thrift shop and seeing a Bluey item of any kind, already used, already savored, ready to be sold. And for her inauguration on this channel, the Shadowlands board game from Moose Toys for 2 to 4 players ages 3 on up is no exception. It was picked up for $1.99 from Budweiser Blue here in Patterson. Race to the picnic and collect tasty cupcakes as you turn the palm tree to change the shadowy bits. And what's the palm tree? No, that's the palm tree, come on. But what about the shadowy bits? Well, those are the dark green spaces on the principal game board with arrows. We'll talk more about those, and the sunnier bits which you should try to avoid at all costs in order to win this game. The main object of the game, really, is to collect 5 cupcakes, and then head to the picnic blanket, where Bluey's family is waiting. And I hope I got that right. This is my first Bluey review. I don't want to mess this up like I did a certain Daniel Tiger video. First things first, we take a look at the setup for the game board and the palm tree, and then the instructions. 10 seconds. There you go, 10 seconds, and we'll keep hinting at this throughout as we move forward with the game review. First up, this is the Shadowy and Sunny Bits game board base here. It is a circular game board base to which you attach your palm tree, which is in 3 components: the leaves, the tree branch or root, and the base. And the branch or root is somewhere in this box. This is your spinner right here. In lieu of dice, the spinner tells you where to go, forward or backward, as you wish to collect 5 cupcakes. And these are your characters all with their stands, even though this box is slightly opened. We have here Bluey, we have here Bingo, and we have Coco and Sprinkles. Let's take them all out here. As I've never watched Bluey before, same for a little piece of Shadowlands, which obviously is the inspiration for this board game, and something you should watch to enter the Shadowlands properly if you want to play this game, right? Well, here they all are. And I don't know who is who except for Bluey. I believe this is, no, I'm not even going to pinpoint anyone else specifically, but at least they're somewhat three-dimensional in the fact that they have front and backs here as opposed to just duplicating one side and placing it on the other. Anyway, these are your cards, and they're still in the streetlight packaging in this particular space. What's the need for this anyway? This particular, separation apparatus for all the pieces. Nah, we don't need that. I find if you take out the separation apparatus, you know, the cardboard piece for all the game pieces are assigned and they have their own spaces, you take that out, and you have more room for all the game pieces to flow, and it makes storage a lot more easier. This is the root for your palm tree. And as for the cards here, well, these are your cupcake cards. Again, you need 5 of them to win. Now let's take a look at the game board itself. This is the principal game board. You put this on top of the circular game board base, which is where all the shadowy and sunny bits are. The shadowy bits are good if you spin the spinner and you land on the palm tree space, to which you spin the palm tree once until you hear it click. And that changes all the shadowy and sunny bits entirely. And you may even get a few cupcake spaces to land on. The shadowy bits are good because they propel you forward and forward, collecting cupcakes. The sunny bits are bad. Now, this only applies to whoever is spinning the palm tree. And whoever spins the palm tree and lands on a sunny bit or somewhere close to it, you gotta go back to a nearby shadowy bit. So yeah, this is one instance where the sun sign doesn't really work in your favor. All on the way, you collect cupcake cards. And again, the key is to collect 5 of them. You can't go to the picnic blanket here, which is your finish space, until you get 5 cupcake cards. And if you already have a few cupcake cards, you can advance from one particular path here to another, and you can finish up the game that way. I'm not the first person to do the Bluey Shadowlands board game, of course. But I hope I'm doing my best to give you a rough explanation of it. Components. Well, we have the cards, we have here the characters and their scans, the spinner base, and the spinner was already pre-assembled. I'll go ahead and assemble the palm tree for you, just to wrap this thing up. I'm not, really blooming on Bluey these days, because I've never had a Bluey before until like a few months ago. But you know me. I'm willing to try anything once. Just as long as it's purchased from a thrift store. Maybe not the best way to put the palm tree together, but you know what? Not my problem anymore. Once somebody else gets this, it'll be theirs now. And really, once you figure this game out, it won't be much of a problem to play. Hopefully, this is for kids. Anyway, as Bluey says, all the shadowy, grassy bits are the land, and all the bits in the sun are the sea. Really? If that was the case, then they would be colored blue instead of yellow. Incorrect color coordination notwithstanding, stay in the shadowy bits, collect 5 cupcake cards, and be the first to go to the picnic. Contents. 4 character movers and mover bases, 1 spinner, 30 cupcake cards in total, 1 palm tree turner, and 1 game board. It was made by Moose Toys, licensed by Little Studio, the Australian company responsible for Bluey, of course also licensed by BBC Studios. You know who to thank, or blame, for the invasion of Bluey and Friends. 4 out of 5 claps. Never before, since the days of Blue's Clues, have we seen a blue dog take the world by storm. Is this the sign of things to come? No. But this is a fun game, and like me, you never know. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.